But we do got to talk about the next guy because
A little bit, yeah.
This is a guy that, fans got excited when we got this guy. They saw the highlight reel catches, and that's Bryce Ford-Wheaton, and undrafted rookie free agent of the last year. Obviously tore his ACL in the very last preseason game, which I believe was the Jets, I want to say. 6'4", 224 pounds, 24 years old. Here's another guy, again, with some height. But here's the problem. He's never even played an NFL game. So, he's coming off an ACL injury. Can I trust him?
No.
I know fans loved him coming out. Here's my issue with him coming out. Again, undrafted. That just tells you right there. And again, I know there's Victor Cruz. Someone's going to say Victor Cruz. Undrafted rookie free agents. Stop. Undrafted rookie free agents don't come into the league and blow it up. They usually don't even become starters. If they just stay on the roster as a backup, that's a win.
100%.
So the hype around this kid coming out of college was just insane. And a lot of it was, I'm telling you right now. I know someone that told me, no, I watched all the games. I loved it. No, his highlight reels. If you watch the highlight reels of Bryce Ford-Wheaton, he made some amazing catches, amazing plays. He also dropped some amazing catches, though. And if you notice, there's a lot of touchdowns you saw in those highlight reels when he only had 7 his last year in college. So when you're watching those 4 touchdown catches, you watched half his touchdowns.
Then some.
Yeah. His last season at West Virginia, 12 games, 62 catches, 675 yards, 7 touchdowns, had a 69.7 PFF grade there. You know my rule on these schools. The smaller the school, the bigger the production has to be. Now, West Virginia is not, the tiny, tiny school, okay? Like, this is not the people coming from East Texas Christian Polytech University of San Antonio. Like, this is not that kind of situation. But it's not SEC level, not Pac-12 level. It's just not that top kind of, college conference there. So I expect to see more than 600 yards and consider you an elite talent. So why some Giant fans thought that just is a little beyond me. But I really think it's because they saw the hype videos. And they really put the hype in the hype video. So I think for him this year, if he just makes the roster, that's a win. And I hate to set the bar so low, but I try to be realistic with you guys. If he just sets, the pace to where he gets to the roster and then does a little bit, that's an improvement. He went to a guy who's probably going to be a practice squad guy last year to a guy who made the roster this year. Now, maybe the following year, you actually make an impact someone on the roster. That's improvement. That's growth. That's a good thing. It's realistic. And it doesn't sound it. Because if you're him, you're probably going, God, I don't want to. Like, you want to get going.
Rabble.
It's hard, again, when you've been somebody who's been the top flight guy for all these years. But I think that's the goal for him, is just make the roster. But you got to keep in mind, again, undrafted rookie free agent coming off an ACL injury. The ceiling for him is make the roster. The floor is out of the NFL. It's there.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Let's be honest here. So.
Thanks for listening to Two Giant Goofballs, a New York Giants podcast. We appreciate your support.
Thanks so much.